what's up guys, this is Kodi Fire bringing you a video today on how to purchase and install the Kodi Fire IPTV with our new builds. We're going to start with a KF1, which is a non-premium build, and you'll be able to utilize our service on there. So what you need to do first, you need to head over to kodifiretv.bigcartel.com and you select the 30-day hosting, which is our service for 30 days. We will have more options pretty soon if you purchase that. Right now it's $18. We do have various sales throughout the day, throughout the month, or if you like a weekend pass or the 3 devices, you can do 3 devices at one time with this service. And of course, if you are interested in reselling, you can do that package as well, and this is a separate one. We're not going to focus on the version 2 at the moment. We'll focus on the rest of these here. So you make your purchase, we receive your the information, and we'll go ahead and send you activation with a link to your user and password. And then once you have Kodi, this is where we're gonna start. So this is Kodi 17.1, and pretty much going to guide you through how to install it. So the first thing you need to do is go to your settings and the generic skin. You need to go to your skin settings. Actually, take that back. You're going to go to system settings, add-ons, bring this down, and then you got to make sure that unknown sources is activated. You just go ahead and hit yes, and then now what that does, it allows you to install the new build on Kodi 17. So you're going to go ahead and add a source, and you're going to add our repo, http://kodifirebuilds.com/repo, and then you can name it whatever. Next, you're going to go back to skin settings, add-ons, or I'm sorry, it's kind of lost here. Go back all the way, go to add-ons, enter your add-on browser, just kind of go back because it takes you there, install from zip. You're going to click on the repo, whatever you named it, and go ahead and click on our Kodi Fire wizard. That's going to install, and you'll see that in your program add-ons. So go back one more to my add-ons and scroll down. Where's videos? Actually, go back again, and it's currently downloading, so it'll pop up, and there you have it right there. So you click on in the program add-ons section, and you're going to go ahead and install KF1. That's our focus. KF2 is the premium build, which is available right now in our repo. If you have the IPTV, is a great bundle. We're still making some tweaks to both of them, and this KF2 will not be on here probably after a week or so. We're gonna make it private, so if you want to check it out, feel free to download it. But for now, KF1. And in the meantime, this downloads. You want to make sure that all your login information which you have received is correct. That way it'll work. We do have some people that send us tickets regarding like login information, but you have to make sure that it's actually case sensitive, however you receive it. Most of the time that you do receive it, you'll receive like say your username would be 123, and then your password would be I don't know, fire. So we'll probably send it 123, and your password will be all caps. So just make sure you plug that in the same way, because it is case sensitive. Otherwise, it will not work. And these builds are pre-configured with the URLs. That way, you don't have to do anything else, and just kind of plug it in and kind of go from there. So we'll just have a few more moments here until it downloads. But like I said, this is the other version. Does not apply to the version 2 of our other service. That's another whole other service that utilizes an add-on, and you can use it that way. So once this is completed, if you are on a Fire TV or a Fire TV stick, you want to make sure you unplug it and from the power source. That way it actually sets all the skin settings when you reboot the device. Otherwise it's gonna not show anything. But if you do have a build on there, be sure to actually go to your Kodi settings, clear the data, make sure you're starting from scratch. That way you don't have any other errors. And then, like I said, once it extracts, I'm doing this on a computer right now, but this section right here, you want to make sure you unplug it and then it'll reset. But for the sake of this video, we're on a computer, and this is how you would do it. This is where I'm on a Mac, so in case you're trying on a Mac, you can do it this way and just hit yes and close. You're gonna go ahead and relaunch it. Just make that bigger, and that's an indication that the build is on there. Of course, the little intro we have, and this is KF1. And once all these things load, you'll get the backgrounds and all the skin settings, and there you have it. So now that the skin is loaded, your stuff will be right here in the live TV section and in the guide. So what you need to do is you need to go to let's see here, apps, hold on, video add-ons. No, sorry, kind of lost. So add-on browser, you're gonna go my add-ons, and you're gonna go to your PVR clients, and this is already pre-configured for the PVR IPTV simple client. So my show is enabled, so you're just gonna go ahead and click on it, configure it, and you're gonna go click on here, and where it says yours, for example, it says username equals yours in caps. That's where your username is going to go. And where it says password, but we're in caps, where it says yours, that's where your information is going to go. So we created one just for this, and don't even bother trying to use it, because when the video is up, it won't be active any longer. So let's see here. So just go and make sure all your information is correct, and then you're going to go to the username. For this one, it was test01 for both. So, but you won't receive something like this. You'll receive whatever your first name is, the first 3 letters, last name, or some other one, or whatever random one it generates. So once we have that in there, that is for the general list, so that way you can pull from the source, our server link. And for your EPG, you want to apply your time shift. So in this case it's 7, and you want to click on the URL, and the same thing, you want to click here and put in your password one more time along with your username, and make sure it's exactly the same and it matches. So once you've done that, you go down here, make sure apply to time shift settings, or so all channels is on, enabled, and just kind of like double check, make sure the general one's enabled. Channel starts at 1. You're gonna click OK. It's gonna ask you to restart, and on top it'll say how many channels are loaded. And what I like to do is to have a fresh start. You're gonna go to your system settings. You're gonna go where it says live TV, and this is for KF1, which is Aeon Knox. And you're gonna go for general. You're gonna clear the data. You're just clearing that, and then I like to clear the guide data. And for the default action, in case it's not on there, you just want to go ahead and make sure it says switch to channel. And we're going to clear this data also for the guide. And then you're going to just go ahead and back up. It's going to import the guide on the top. You'll see. Hit back once more. And then now let me go ahead and actually mute it, because any sound, I don't want this to get taken down. So you're going to go to your live TV section, go where it says guide, And here you have it. You're gonna have 282 channels right now. That varies from time to time. This is running through Kodi. If you're running through a different device or a different method, we'll have another method, but you just pretty much click on it, and then it shows information, and just kind of go to the next one and see what it is. I'm just kind of skipping through them. If it does seem off, you're gonna go ahead and just repeat that procedure and reset your cache, and then it'll populate correctly. So this is pretty much our live TV inside of Kodi, and you have a lot of different channels. Free sports fans, of course. You have this, and then ESPN gives you the information on there. I'm just kind of scrolling through here. HBO's. Okay, so I'm gonna stop that. But pretty much in a nutshell, you have all that stuff, and then when it's game time, the NBA package, and I know they're gonna add other stuff to it, to the lineup. So that'll pretty much be in here, and of course Box Nation for the fights. The pay-per-views will populate on top when it's pay-per-view time. What else? Throughout the seasons, I guess MLB might be coming. I'm not quite sure yet, but that's how you pretty much have our service. So follow the directions. Like I said, you just cannot. I had several inquiries where they just try to set this up without a username and password. It's not going to work. So you need a password, username and password, and of course it has to be purchased at our website. So again, you go to the website, make your purchase, you'll receive your email confirmation with your login credentials. You'll go here and follow these exact steps. And like I said, if you want to do some tweaking to get the EPG down precise, make sure that's your time shift is applied correctly according to your time zone. So there you have it. Be sure to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to check out our any other questions, I should say, for our group, http facebook.com/groups/KF IPTV. There'll be a link in the description down below. Sorry, it's been a long day. Anyhow, until next video, happy streaming.